good for backup. They are pretty much a little bit of everything. I've used them for salsas. We like them just for chopping up, putting on pizzas, and we also like them for freezing. I have not really looked that closely, I probably should, at how these different varieties freeze, since that is my main method for storing them, but so far so good. All right, so tray 2 is done. Tray 3 is my hodgepodge. Tray 3 is, if I can fit it all in, I'm going to do some half rows of the hot peppers. Because I think I have 8 or 9 varieties, so that would be 24 hot peppers if I did half rows, which is more than enough. So what do we have here? That makes sense to put my labels in first so I match them up as I go, because otherwise I'm not going to remember what I did where and how much I have left. So I have a datil pepper, Sugar Rush peach. I did these last year. They were outstanding. Grew extremely well. I was shocked sometimes at the number of peppers I was getting off of the plants. They were just covered. I did grow these in the hoop house, so they did definitely have a lot of heat, but they did very, very well. And they were one of the things that the escaped animals, the escaped rabbits that I had that ate through my 300 odd cabbage plants did not touch, so that was kind of cool too. Other favorite from last year was Orange Picnic. I don't think I have a whole lot of those seeds left. I actually got these from Siskiyou. I think that's how you say it, seeds. I believe they're out in Oregon. They were 3 years old last year. Do I even have them? Well, that makes that easy. I'm out of them. Probably one of our favorite ones to grow. They were extremely easy. They grew extremely well. And they were, how would I describe it? Basically like lunchbox size. Like put in your hand and munch on them size. So they were really good. Let's see, what do I need less of here? Let's do less of lemon drops. I believe are pretty hot. Let's see here. Spicy and tangy. We can do a whole roll of them. All right, so we're going to do these in order so I don't get too confused. So datil, these are a little bit older seed. They actually came as free seeds from Baker Creek, I believe, 2 years ago. Yeah, looks like 2021. Blazing hot, blunt little 3.5-inch fruits ripened to a brilliant orange, yellow, vicious heat, complex, fruity flavor. We are not spicy people, but I do enjoy putting 1 or 2 of those in a salsa or once in a while something else. And so that's my excuse for using those despite not wanting to heat. Sugar Rush peach, I did those last year as well. Those are also from Baker Creek. Description of those: exciting new heirloom bred by hot pepper prodigy Chris Fowler of Wales. Loads of super sweet tropical flavor and seeds bring a smoky, complex heat. I'm probably not the only one that buys stuff because that description just sounds good. But they were fantastic. They certainly were not just a blazing heat like a habanero or something like that. They were a heat that you could use for culinary things, we'll say, cooking them. What am I missing here? Ancho poblano. Ancho poblano. Another one of these older seeds, couple years old. Do a whole roll of them just because they did pretty well. I mentioned in a previous video that most of my stuff is in the basement in terms of my seed starting. This would be the exception. The peppers will go upstairs. They will go in a front window with lots and lots of heat. And I will also supplement them with the actual plant lights. Everything else I have is just LEDs, high lumen LEDs. These I will actually put the plant light, the full spectrum or whatever those on. Note that. All right, we're gonna do another line of the Ancho Poblano because I ran out of the Emerald Giant. This will be the first year that I haven't bought dozens and dozens of seed packets. I actually tried to do an inventory and look at what we really use and what we need. So I don't necessarily have full packs of a lot of this stuff, but that is okay. I've got more than enough. New Mexico Parker did these last year. More MI Gardener seeds. Were absolutely beautiful on the plants. They are described as a roasting pepper. We did not do much in terms of roasting them, but we did do grilling and adding to your pork chop dishes, stuff like that, chickens, and it was really, really good. They're a thick-walled pepper, so there's a lot more meat, I guess they say, on the pepper instead of just being a thin-walled or whatever you would call that. So that was very good. I am hoping, if I can get myself organized, to do some time lapses of these too. I'm experimenting a lot this year with the seeds that I have, looking at what grows, what doesn't grow. I've never kept fantastic records, so I'm really trying this year to do that. And really trying to keep track of what does it take to produce what I'm producing, basically. I put a lot of time and energy into the planning. I plan down to the plant, which I think drives some people crazy, but it gives me something to do in the January, February months, honestly. And I like knowing that I at least have a game plan for where stuff is going to go. I like knowing what my plan is with each section of the garden. So that's kind of my method. I put a lot of time and energy into it earlier in the season, and then by July, sometimes it's a absolute disaster of a mess outside, but it's okay. Got two in that. Let's see if I can split. There we go. Split one of those up. Ran out of pimento peppers. Those are also one from last year. Very neat looking heart-shaped plants, or heart-shaped fruits. Hungarian yellow wax. These are always described as spicier than I remember them, but I'm going to go ahead and do a couple rows and see if we... Probably something I should be pickling, I would guess. What do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have 16 varieties of peppers this year, but I'm always looking for new ones. So if you have something that you grow, I am in, I believe we're 4B. I don't think we changed with the new USDA maps. But I do have the hoop house, and I use that for stuff like the peppers that I know are going to take longer, especially the hot peppers. And that seems to do pretty well. All right, so my last three are my lemon drops. These are new seeds, spicy and tangy. And I have nothing else that color, so that's kind of fun. I don't believe I've grown these before. I know these are new seeds, but I don't think I had anything. So I'm going to go ahead and do a full row of those, see if we like them before I invest a lot of time and energy into them. My biggest struggle in the past has been creative ways to use, especially peppers that have various flavors. So if you have any creative ideas, please share. These are mild jalapenos. These are described as a 3-inch bush, ideal for pickling. Some other ones I got a while back. And then last but not least is Tam jalapeno. Moderate heat and distinct flavor profile. So we're going to try these. I did a big order from MI Gardener last year when they did their sale at the end of the season, and then I did a big order this spring of new stuff that I wanted. So anyway, this video's gotten long enough, but there we have it. 374 pepper plants planted. They will be hopefully doing their best in the next couple of weeks, and I'll bring you back when I've got some sprouts and something neat to look at. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.